Hey, what is up, guys? Behan here, the founder of 412 Films. Now, as you read on the title of the live stream, live with the founder of 412 Films, Behan, that would be me. Now, here's the thing, though, folks. For everyone here doing the live stream just now, I just want to say, though, I just want to thank everyone for tuning into the gaming live stream that we did last time, and it was a lot of fun. But who knows what could happen? This live stream is supposed to be an important update on the official 412 and Astro Boy series, knowing we've had new characters as of late, and yet there's a lot of detail going on throughout the series. And I've been trying to bring in new characters every time as I see fit. But the thing is, it's just so frustrating enough that there has been so many new characters coming in, and I've been trying to bring them in like one at a time. But to be honest, it was already bit of a busy time as it is, but there's just so much, a lot going on as it is. It's just that if you read on the community post, we were supposed to have a, oh, hey, John, welcome. There's a lot going on as it is for the new series. It's just getting to the point where it's a little difficult trying to run something and bringing in new characters. But my confusion is already getting the best of me at times. And I just really don't know what's next as it is for the live stream. And yet, there's a lot going on as it is, and yet it's just so frustrating that a lot has happened as it is. As everyone saw the previous video on my last premiere, how I was feeling, it's really got the best of me a little bit. I'm just glad that things are over and it's a new year and that things should be getting better. But in my mindset, I'm a little confused at this point, and I just really don't know. I just that's better. I'm a little confused at this point. It's just I really don't know what to do as it is. But as everyone read on the community post, there will be some new Beybladers coming in from the Burst series for this new series I'm working on. It's just, it's difficult knowing there's no voice for Pre-Foresight. Knowing there's other characters I'm bringing in, like Bell Dizora and, of course, and Ranzo Kiyama. Yes, that's right. But yet, I honestly don't know on what's next because, well, it depends how it's going to go down. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I just don't know how it's supposed to go down. And the thing is, however it goes down, I think everyone will be surprised. Now, as everyone's been reading on the comments as of late from our last episode, Star Galaxy Rescue, I think that everyone has noticed that that our new subscriber as of late has been supporting the series as of late, and I'm very thankful for him. This guy is amazing. Well, I haven't gotten started on the Q&A, but I'll answer this question. The Rock, calling Cody Rhodes a crybaby, even calling it Cody Rhodes' fans Cody crybabies. My reaction to that is, heck, I may be a Cody crybaby, but Rock, don't disrespect my family's hometown, including one of the greatest YouTube legends I know today, Queen Evie. And heck, I was at Birthday Bash last Sunday night, and I had a great time at least. Hello, welcome. I had a great time at They Grew Up So Fast last Sunday night. And who knows what could happen. And as far as The Rock goes, Colt 412 can challenge him to a match any day of the week, even if it means at our next TNW pay-per-view event. Even if it means challenging the entire bloodline if I had to. But, however, I think everyone here is going to be in for a big surprise. I know I promised everyone there would be a TNW episode today, but the thing is, there's a lot I got to do before I start. But after everything gets created, and as soon as everything is in development, I promise everyone there will be an episode of TNW right before the big event this Sunday night. ACW Divide and Conquer. And we're trying to get it done before the end of March because April is the big event. TNW Las Vegas in your house. And I'm betting people are wondering where is this next event taking place? Well, I think I'll have an answer to that one. I'll tell you about it after the live stream, folks. But for right now, let me get straight to the point. Yeah, the thing is, our new subscriber as of late has been very supportive to the series, and I'm very thankful for him. This guy has really done a lot on his channel, and heck, I've already saw his series as of late. Half of it looked animated, and yet all of it looked amazing. And I'm not going to spoil what happens in his series as long as I try to send you guys a link to his channel on my community tab. I promise you, you'll be surprised. Hey, thanks for that, GGP. But yet the thing is, who knows what could happen on this guy's channel. Now then, the thing is, there might be a crossover series, there might be a crossover episode on this guy's channel. Ah, Royal Sis, welcome. It's good to see you. It's good to have you. Sorry. But the thing is, due to the fact of what's going on as of late, I'm very excited about this guy because he has been doing a lot on his channel, and there's no doubt about it. I think everyone here will be surprised. As after the live stream, there will be a link to his channel on the community tab. And after it's all said and done, please be sure to show this guy some love, because he really has shown some love to my series ever since. And plus, since GSP here has shown some love to the entire 412 and Astro Boy series, go and show him some support and give him a big subscribers and a big thumbs up from me, from everyone here at 412 Films. Now, bad timing, Rock. Security! Get him out of here. Now, let's get to the point here. Sorry, just trying to get comfortable here. Thank you. Now, the only problem is... Thank you. Now, the only problem is we're trying to get the next episode done right before the official wedding project, which is actually a wedding episode involving Rouge and Topaz. But I will not name this project name, not until it's revealed, because that would be a little bit of a spoiler. Now, the propaganda is that we've been missing a voice actor as of late to voice Pre Forsyth. Now, I will not name who it is due to some... I do too, Royal says. I do too. Yeah. So, the propaganda is that originally there were supposed to be like flashback episodes due to the fact of what's going on. But instead, I believe that this wedding project is too good to wait for. So we're going to give it to you soon as possible. But this individual who will be voicing Pre Forsyth will be revealed sooner or later. Just not now. Due to the little something going on behind the scenes, but I just don't want to say it. But anyways. Well, if Disney bought GWE and TNW, well, that would be an amazing partnership, because I grew up around Disney back in the day. I mean, don't get me wrong. My first Disney film as a kid was a long time ago as a kid, and yet I've seen some of the classics, and my favorite is still the Aristocats. And I got to reference this, and my apologies if the mouse himself is watching this, but Sacre Bleu! Hoppy stupid cat, outrageous lunatic. Yeah, that's where I got it from, the Aristocats. And I believe the best part of the film would happen to be Uncle Waldo. I still got a reference planned out for that, but I just don't know. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it right there, Says, yeah. I just don't know on who would get the part as Uncle Waldo, but turns out, who knows what could happen. Anyways, the other part is that I'm just glad enough and I'm thankful enough that my subscriber count is up to 600, and I want to thank everyone so much for 600 subscribers, and that has really meant a lot to me. And not just to me personally, but also everyone here who has worked hard on what they believe in for 412 Films. And that goes not just for Queen Evie, but for everyone who has supported the channel. I want to thank you all so much for that. Thank you. Now, the propaganda is that Uncle Waldo has a bit of funny moments, but forgive me, I gotta reference this moment. I just feel like Thomas O'Malley right now. How did he put it when Uncle Waldo said, "and basted in white wine"? basted. He's been marinated in it. Dreadful. I love that part. It's just so funny. Now, the other part is that there has been a lot of talk behind the scenes of what to do next for the series. Is that who knows what could happen? Is that I think everyone will be surprised on when that's supposed to take place to other things going on. And yet, still, the art contest is still in effect. But the thing is that it's been pretty hard as of late. Whoopee! I still love that reference. Oh my gosh, Royal Sis. Thank you. Even GGP's doing it. Thank you. Thank you. Now, the propaganda is that I just have a feeling that this wedding project is too good to wait for. So we're going to give it to you soon as possible. Probably right after the wrestling show of this month. Knowing it's TNW. Oops, stand up straight here. Sorry. Knowing it's TNW, ACW, the HWF, and more importantly, ACW Divide and Conquer, taking place in the next big city for the next TNW pay-per-view event. And then after that, it's the wedding project, which is the episode. But trust me when I say this, folks, I think you're going to be in for a big surprise. Now, the propaganda is that there has been a lot of AMVs as of late, and I know people are asking, like, Cole, how come you haven't done a latest AMV video as of late? Well, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm still trying to figure out what to do next. Excuse me. Sorry for that. But the thing is, it's just that things in time will take time. But eventually, it's bound to happen. Oh, man. I'm glad everyone's having a good time. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just glad everyone's having a good time. But the thing is, starting off TNW is a big-time tribute show to my late great-great-grandmother. My great-grandmother, who passed away this year back in January. But yet, the thing is, like I said on the last video, I know she doesn't want to see me down like this on my friend Jeffrey Coles. Cheers. Yeah. The thing is, there's going to be a lot going on as it is for TNW, including ACW and HWF for these past months. And everyone still knows is that Belle Dizota is still the only first ever Beyblader in history to win not only the ACW World Heavyweight title, but to win the TNW World Heavyweight title and the HWF World Heavyweight Championships. But who knows what could happen. Yeah, with Easter coming up this month, I've already told this joke one too million times. One too many times, what I'm trying to say. Because let's just say that during St. Patrick's Day, knowing it was the annual birthday bash that my friend Noah was holding every once a year, and I'm always a part of it. But let's just say I got a chance to ring announce. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to wrestle, but I know that I'm bound to get there. I just have to work hard at it, and I know I'll get there someday. Now, what I'm trying to get at is that due to the fact, knowing how big things are going, knowing Belle Dizora made history late last year and the only Beyblader to win the TNW World Heavyweight title and the HWF World Heavyweight title and the ACW World Heavyweight Championship, and the only Beyblader to ever accomplish that record that no one will ever break anytime soon. Now, the other thing is that as everyone kept writing up that I'm already starting to rekindle things with some old friends of mine, and I'm very thankful enough for that. But I'm just praying and hoping that I don't lose any of my friends. Anyways, we're down to get some questions in. So anyways, does anyone have any questions? Feel free to start asking, since this is a live stream after all. Okay, awkward silence. All I hear are nothing but crickets. Crickets. How wonderful. And yet no one has even asked me a question yet. That's what this channel is about. Because not only are you always getting wrestling. Yeah, thanks for that, Royal says. Yeah, crickets chirps. And there's always crickets. Well, Mickey, that question I'm going to answer. I'm thankful enough that this partnership is going to be a big one for GWE and TNW standards. But as far as I'm concerned at this point, I know that this is history because years ago in the 90s, WCW, Monday Nitro, had an event at the Disneyland Park. And I think this would be an amazing partnership in my book. Anyways, any more questions? Yeah, once again, more awkward silence and more crickets. How wonderful. That's right. That was a long time ago in the late 1990s. Way back when Rey Mysterio was competing, including Kevin Nash and the late, great Scott Hall. And who knows what could happen for this partnership. Excuse me. Hey, whoa! It's burning over! You're burning the food again, Ash! Come on! Sorry, Cole. I was just making your birthday cake. Knowing that next month is coming up and it's your birthday month. Ash, look, why don't you stop doing that? I know you're trying to do good for cooking, but please don't do that. Sorry. At least have Pan cook the cake next time. I know. Thank you. And there goes one of my root beer cans. Oh, boy. Anyways. Nice one, GCP. Nice one. Oh, my gosh. Good call, Royal says. It looks like Ash just burnt my birthday cake. Right before April the 12th next month. And speaking of April, folks, next month in April is not only my birthday month, but it is also Autism Awareness Month. Excuse me. Oh, come on, GGP. It's not my fault. And besides, it's Cole's birthday month coming up. And I already know the Leprechaun and the Easter Bunny made a deal. Ash, don't even say it. That's what I was going to say. Sorry. Just clean this up and make sure you and Pan get it right next time. Don't worry, I will. Just get it right. Well, yeah. My goodness, Ash. Uh-oh. I think someone is mad at you, Ash. Oh, come on. Sorry, Your Highness. I know you're trying to teach me how to cook. But at least, who knows what could happen next? Yeah, of course, Ash. Could you hold that thought there for a second, ladies and gents? I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. I had to get dinner. If everyone can hear that, I just had a root beer, Ken. You always had a root beer, Cole. Oh, come on, Ash. You know Evie's teaching you how to cook, right? Yeah, I know. Well, make sure you get the cakes right next time. Don't worry, I will. Say you're sorry to Evie. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I really didn't mean to mess up on the cakes. I'll get it right next time. I will. Thank you. Sorry about that, folks. At least Evie forgave you, Ash. Once again, sorry about that, folks. I had to eat dinner. The thing was, I didn't want to be rude, like always. Excuse me. Hey, what's up? Welcome. The thing is, the propaganda is that a lot's going to happen for this episode, but we're still going through some questions, as I've already pointed out earlier. I know you are, Ash. You're fine. Yeah, as everyone already knows, that we're rekindling everything and we're trying to sort everything out. Now, the propaganda is that there has a lot has happened as it is for this channel. Things are growing. Things are changing. I just want things to be normal again. Yeah, Ash Ketchum came, Donald. Don't worry about a thing. Now, let us continue on what I'm trying to say here. The thing is, the propaganda is that knowing that things are changing for the channel for the better, things are growing as it is. The new series has been getting better as of late. And I'm very thankful that you guys have been tuning in to the 412 and Astro Boy series. And the propaganda is that I'm kind of shocked to see how far it's gone. From all the views and all of the storytelling that me and Evie have been doing for almost a year now. We've been doing this for months, to be precise. And it's already a new year. Hey, enough. Just leave it alone. Because enough. I don't want any drama on the chat. Just leave it alone. Just enough. Thank you. The thing is, I don't want any drama here on this channel anymore. No drama on the chats. That goes for here or any other premiere. I just want things to be better. No drama. Nothing. Please And thank you. Now, as I was saying, the thing is, I don't want any more trouble. None of us do. Thank you, Mickey, for that heads up. Now, luckily we kept him under control with Donald Duck, because this is a live stream of passion and what to believe in. And this channel is filled with passion for what we are seeing here. Queen Evie, GGP, everyone who comes to the channel, and for everyone who has so much creativity on their channels, has a lot of love and a lot of respect. And they've earned it not just from me personally, but for everyone here. And for everyone here, give yourselves a big hand and make sure that everyone knows the love. Actually, it's night 1, GGP. Night 1. But if it's on night 2, where we already know that the stakes cannot be any higher at this year's WrestleMania. Knowing it's the tag team match with Seth frickin' Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, teaming up with Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, versus the Bloodline's own The Rock, and of course, the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion, the one and only, the head of the table, the tribal chief, and the leader of the Bloodline, Roman Reigns. I mean, sure, if The Rock does turn on Roman Reigns for night 2, who knows what could happen? But like I said, I'm going to get straight to the point for TNW's case involving The Rock. And who knows what's going to happen at the end, before the end of this stream. Now, make sure all of you give yourselves some big hands right there for all the love and support you've given to the 412 and Astro Boy series. And make sure you show some love and support to Queen Evie and, of course, GHP and the others for showing up here today. Thank you. More crickets. More and more crickets. How wonderful. That's one hand. Where did Evie go? It's got to be awkward silence in here. More crickets chirping every time. All right, I'm able to answer a few more questions here on this stream. Does anyone have any more questions? And thanks for that, Royal Sis. And make sure you give everyone a big hand to Queen Evie for all the amazing support she's been doing throughout the 412 and Astro Boy series from the past few months to today. Thank you. And more crickets are chirping. How wonderful. Now, does anyone have any more questions before I get to the point of what's going to happen for the next TNW storyline? Queen Evie just did a reference to Sonic the Hedgehog, everyone. Oh my gosh. Anyways, okay. Everyone knows that reference. from the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and I still love that film to this day, including the second one. But everyone knows what the third one is going to be like. Who knows what could happen? Anyways, I agree with Mickey Mouse here. Sooner or later, oops, sorry about that, folks. Hang on. Oops. That's better. I'm starting to feel like Daffy Duck right now at this point. Anyways, the thing is, I agree with Mickey here. Sooner or later, the bloodline, The Rock will have to leave the bloodline sooner or later because he should be doing his own thing, not being the heel we've always seen from time to time. This isn't Hollywood. This is professional wrestling at its best. And in my honest opinion, I think Cody Rhodes should finish the story. Same here, man. Same here. Now then, any more questions before I get to the point on what's going to happen for TNW's storyline? Oh my gosh! Another Sonic the Hedgehog reference, everyone. Look at that. I still love that reference every time I hear it or see it. But it would have been nice to see The Rock as president, although it was revealed in his TV series one time. Still, I still got a few more questions to answer from everyone. So, does anyone have any questions before I get to the point on what's supposed to happen, at least, for the next storyline? John! My God, man. Nicely done. I know you had to, but nicely done, man. That is the best reference in the film. Huh? What are those? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I really don't know, Royal says. But that's a good one. That's a good one. Now, that's a good question, GP. The Warriors, I've been thinking about for a while now because I've already seen their movie one time, once. Still the best film I've ever seen. Although I did play their video game one time on PS2. Also known as PlayStation 2 back in the day. Yes, I was the original PS4 punk. And now I just switched over from... Oh my gosh, Royal says. Oh my gosh. That's the best part of the film. Still the best part. Anyways. I was the original PS4 punk back in the day when I did play the PlayStation 2 at the time. But I do not have a PS4 yet or a PS5. But if I did, that would have been a good part of the collection, in my opinion. Excuse me. Because the thing is, I already heard news that the new GTA 6 video game is not even going to be on the PlayStation. Or should I say, it's not going to even be on the Xbox. It's just going to be on the PlayStation console. That's just not fair, to us gamers. I'm just better off if it's just on the Xbox and the PlayStation consoles, because that would have made more sense in my opinion, and it would have been a lot more of an opportunity for more gamers to play. But what can you do? Anyways, the Warriors should be in an ACW ring sooner or later, because they're new to this type of thing. Because they're not in TNW yet or the HWF. It would take time. But in the meantime, though, I got to do more research on the Warriors, knowing it's been a long time since I've seen their film. But I played their video game a long time ago. Still a good game. Anyways, the Warriors might come to ACW, but who knows what could happen. So, let's pray and hope, everyone. And as Jimmy Monsoon would say, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And it might happen. Now then, I got one more question to answer. If anyone has one more question, please feel free to leave it on the live chat. Because I just love answering questions. It's the best part of my job. And the best part of what I love doing is giving you guys the best live streams and the best videos of all time. That's my line, GHP. Oh, heck yeah! Anyways, one more question before I get to the point of what's going to happen. Oh, no. Excuse me. Mickey, get out of my funny bone! Please stop! That tickles! Oh my gosh, Ash, calm down. Mickey's already tickling your funny bone as it is. Good Lord. Anyways. The propaganda is that we're still answering one more question. If anyone has one more question, please feel free to ask it, and I'll be sure to answer it. So, once again, awkward silence. Nothing but crickets. No, excuse me. Now get out of my funny mouth. Now. Please, no. Oh, man. Mickey, what is it with you and tickling people's funny bones? What do you think you are? The characters from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? My gosh. All right. Let's get to the point. One more question before I get to the point for TNW Invasion and before somebody keeps tickling my funny bone. Oh, good Lord. Any questions? I got one more to answer. And once again, awkward silence. A major awkward silence, indeed. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Oh, no. Royal sis, someone's tickling your funny bone right now. Oh, no. Mickey! Good Lord. Good gosh almighty. All right. I still got one more question to answer. One more question. If anyone has any questions, please leave it on the chat, and I'll be sure to answer it. It's fine. Now, one more question. One more question. And then I'll get to the point for TNW for the next TNW storyline. And once again, more crickets. Feels like awkward silence in here, and I'm the only one on the stream. And so is GHP and Queen Evie. Even John. It's like we're the only ones here. What the heck? Oh boy. I guess that's all the questions I can answer for tonight. For tonight. So, yeah. So here's what's going to happen at the next TNW storyline. So now, after what I've been seeing from The Rock as of late, after all the disrespect I've seen from him, he can talk all the smack he wants about the Cody Crybabies, Cody Rhodes' fans, knowing that we want Cody to finish the story and win the title from Roman Reigns because I believe he's earned it. Okay, what do you got? Well, he's done it before, but if he does it again, who knows? Anyways, because I would love to see CM Punk return in the ring again because he still got it after wrestling throughout AEW to the WWE already. He still got it. Oh, hi. Welcome. Because there's no doubt about it, CM Punk is one of the greatest wrestling legends of all time, and I've met the guy already a few times at the Cauliflower Alley Club, the CAC for short. Now, let's just get back to the point. The thing is, this is part of the TNW storyline I had in mind. So, anyways, Rock, you could talk all you want about Cody Rhodes' fans. You could keep calling Cody crybabies all you want. But the thing is, there are so many Rock fans out there, maybe we had to call them the Rock crybabies all we want, as far as I'm concerned. Because Rock, when you came back and declared yourself facing Roman Reigns for the title, that was not how you do business. Mickey, not now. Good Lord. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Astro, someone's tickling a funny bone. I don't have one. Yeah, but he's tickling your system. Ah, no! Please, no! Mickey, please stop! Oh my gosh. Even Astro got tickled. Mickey! Enough! Right, I'm trying to make my point. Please don't do that. Oh my gosh. As I was saying, Rock, I've heard you talking smack dozens of times to Cody and calling his fans Cody crybabies. You can call them Cody crybabies all you want, but ever since what you did at the press conference here in Las Vegas, Nevada, in my hometown, right before WrestleMania, you had Roman declared you to face him at Mania. That's not how this works. Because according to wrestling guidelines in the Royal Rumble, if you win the Royal Rumble match, then the winner of that match has to decide who he's facing, or he or she is facing at Mania. Those are the rules. And the thing is, Rock, when you smack Cody across the face, gosh, how do you sleep at night knowing you had to show Cody Rhodes what happens when he talks smack about your family? I get it. I get it. thing is, when it comes to family, oh man, you have no idea what you've done, Rock. When you came to Phoenix, Arizona, half of my family's home state, you talked smack, a lot of big smack, about everyone in Arizona. And I can't even say it on here due to the YouTube community guidelines and all that, and I don't want any trouble. But the thing is, Rock, that's not what Arizona is all about. Phoenix, Arizona is all about pride, hard work, dedication, and respect, just like in Las Vegas, Nevada. After what you done, Rock, oh man, you have no idea what you done. You not only disrespected my family's home state, but you even disrespected one of the greatest YouTube legends in the history of YouTube today, who really brought me so much joy. It made me happy. And I'm talking about Queen Evie. That's her home state. And now you push me. You pushed me to do this. I didn't want to even make this official for TNW storyline standards, but you made me do this. You don't disrespect the Phoenix, Arizona fans like that. That's my friend and best friend for life, who I care about like a real royal sister. And you want to talk about war, Rock? You're on. Because it's now time for TNW and ACW and HWF, including GWE, to face the Bloodline at our next TNW pay-per-view event coming up in a few months in May. And I am talking about one of the biggest events. That's right. And I'm talking about one of the biggest events in TNW history, which we never lost throughout the history books. We defeated ECW and JCW, GTS Wrestling, AEW and WCW, the Black Crows MC. Any type of invasion that has ever happened in TNW history, we've never lost. That's right, folks. And it's official. Coming up in May is the return of TNW Invasion. And for the first time ever, it'll be everyone from the history books of the Bloodline versus everyone from TNW, ACW, the HWF, and GWE. And it'll be taken in the one state where The Rock disrespected the most. It will not be in Canada, and it will sure as heck not take place in my hometown of Las Vegas, Nevada. But there is just worthy one battlefield for one worthy cosmic comeback for this TNW invasion. Phoenix, Arizona! Because TNW Invasion returns this year. And I was originally supposed to do TNW Vegas Stars in Harlem, where I all started in high school. And where it all started for my life and where I grew up at. But Rock, you push things too far at TNW Invasion. Because at TNW Invasion, I hope the Bloodline is ready. Because all of you better lace up your boots or anything possibly that you got. Because at TNW Invasion, it's a war. And you wanted it? You got it. And everyone better mark down your calendars, because coming up in May is TNW Invasion in Phoenix, Arizona. And if I were The Rock, and if I were every one of the members of the Bloodline, or anyone that has been related to the Bloodline in history, you better be prepared. because this is a storyline that nobody will ever forget. And if you're ready for TNW Invasion coming up in May, give me a heck yeah! That's right. And as everyone says, respect the cactus. Because as it is, TNW Invasion is going to be a big one. We've beaten so many wrestling shows, even XPW was on the list because of a certain somebody who couldn't respect their talent for all the hard work he's put himself through. And I'm talking about Rob Black. Because Rob, I know you're watching. I know that you're somewhere hiding out in a small rock or wherever you are. Because the thing is, you can't even run squat. Like XPW is already back in motion because somebody's running it better than you can. And respect your talent. They will respect you. Because if there's one thing I learned in this business in professional wrestling, when you're running a company, and more importantly, when you're trying to run any type of promotion, like voice acting, a series, even to wrestling, respect your employees, your friends, and your family, including your workers, and they will respect you. And that's a model I learned in my life. Hey, Tim, welcome. And that's the one thing I learned in my life when I met so many great wrestling legends like John Bradshaw Layfield, and more importantly, CM Punk, Rob Van Dam, Sabu, anybody I met in my life, all the legends really paved the way, not just for myself, but for all the great students that have trained in FSW, where I came from, for where they are today, and became the top stars in Vegas for where they are today. That's right. Respect the cactus. The last thing I'm going to say is I'm just so thankful that the legends really gave, not just me personally, something to be inspired from, but for my friends, for where they are today. And more importantly, at TNW Invasion, The Rock brought this upon himself and the bloodline, not me. And The Rock forgot about one thing in this business. It's all about respect. And as it is, Rock, you want to get a chance to be able to do something right in wrestling? You want to be able to tell a better story? Then you got to learn about respect. But nobody ever disrespects my family. And more importantly, my royal sister for life's home state in Phoenix, Arizona. And as far as I'm concerned, Cool 412 and the Behan clan will stand tall over the bloodline at Invasion. Because my family will stop at nothing to stand tall over the bloodline like we did. I hear you, man. I hear you. We fought the bloodline tooth and nail years ago, way back when The Rock had Sami Zayn, but more likely when Roman Reigns had Sami Zayn by his side. And when Jimmy and Jay were still around. And heck, even Solo Sikoa didn't show up yet. We beat the Bloodline at their own game. And I thought they learned a valuable lesson. But it turns out they did not. This is going to be the final lesson. And believe me, Rock, TNW Invasion will be the Bloodline's last lesson. Anyways, at least I got that off my chest, folks. Now then, as everyone knows, TNW Invasion is the biggest show, and you're going to see a countdown of every single individually shows that has ever lost, including any type of teams that lost. And that will come out real soon. And as far as the Bloodline is concerned, they have another thing coming. And right now, though, folks, I just want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this big-time important live stream. And more importantly, the voice of Pre-Foresight will be revealed sooner or later. And I expect everyone to tune in first thing tomorrow in the afternoon. Most precisely, not in the afternoon, but sooner or later tomorrow. There will be a premiere not only to TNW for the tribute show to my great-grandmother, but there will be on ACW as well, including the HWF premiere on those schedules. And I promise you, folks, this is not only just for my great-grandmother, but this is for all of you who have had our backs, not just mine personally, but also Queen Evie's, for everything she's been through. And give yourselves a big hand, and make sure you show her some love as well. And I want to thank you all so much. And the only thing I can say is, be sure to tell my friends, including Queen Evie, I said, "What's up?"